Hi, and welcome back to the Beauty Lab podcast. I'm your host, Monina, and my co-host, Velia. Today we're going to do something a little different because of the holiday season. We hope you all had a great Thanksgiving, by the way. But in the midst of all the holidays, we also are going to be doing some traveling. So we thought today we could show you guys a couple of tips and tricks on how to make sure you can take everything with you and maybe not even have to check it in, but if you do, Velia's got a couple of pointers for that as well today. So you guys ready? Ready?
I'm ready. Welcome to the Beauty Lab podcast, your drive time resource for all things beauty, health, and wellness. We're your hosts and favorite beauty nerds, Monina and Velia.
Join us as we debunk myths, explore the latest trends, and dive deep into the science behind your favorite products. We'll interview industry experts and answer your burning beauty questions in 30 minutes or less. Okay, so first let's start with skincare. First of all, what I like to point out is make sure you've got your basics, but to make life simpler, I like to kind of separate all of my things, or you can get this anywhere. I got this one at Target, where it's got all the different compartments, so you can separate your skincare from your makeup and things like that. But as far as traveling and some of the must-haves, this is what I suggest. Maybe grab things that are in travel sizes. Right now, I'm actually offering these travel kits, and this is perfect because it has everything and it's already in its own little compartment. But it has your toner, your cleanser, your serum, your moisturizer, everything you need. And this normally lasts a couple of weeks anyways. So to have it as your travel kit is perfect. So,
And it comes with a lip balm.
And it comes with a lip balm.
That I love.
Yeah, especially really good this time of year, right? Like our lips are so. And also, do you find when you travel, like my lips always get dehydrated? I think it's
everything gets dehydrated.
It does. I do. And then just being in the airplane, I feel like the air is just so dry. So yeah, having a really good lip balm is really important. So this is a great travel kit. It's all in its own compartment, but then it fits nicely if you do have one of these, and then you just shove it in there, and now they're all put together, easy to travel with, and then easy to also grab. Another thing I always suggest, especially when you're traveling during the winter months, is you want to have your facial oils. And of course, this is our favorite. This is the Finny Root. There's a day and a night. If you have to only choose one, gosh, I mean, they're both good, but I really like the night one, travel with that one. So then I would like to carry all of my skincare in one packet. So if you don't have a little travel kit, grab a nice bag to fit all of your other products in here. So I even have my deodorant here, my small deodorant, body shampoo. There have been times when I'm traveling and I just assume the hotel's gonna have good body shampoo. You're gonna talk about hair care, so I won't touch that. But been sorely disappointed, and it's just like a little tiny soap bar. That's like really bad. So highly recommend bring your own body wash. And again, that fits perfectly in my little bag here. Cleansers. If you can't find a little kit like I just showed you, you can purchase individual cleansers that are in a travel size, or you can go to Tap Plastics, Container Store, get little containers and put your favorite cleanser in there. So make sure that's in there. Cleanser is so important. Again, you don't want to be using shampoo or that bar soap the hotel might have. And then a body lotion. Again, we're so dry and dehydrated this time of year. Super, super important to have your body lotion. And then these little guys are little spray bottles. So if you need to put your serum or your toner or your spray mist and you only have the big bottles, you can get these tiny spray bottles. They are glass. And put your spray mist, your toner, your favorite whatever in here. And I got these off of Amazon. I think you get them in like a box of 20 or something like that. So these are great to travel with as well. And again, it all fits perfectly in my little bag. And then I just put that either on my carry-on. If they're all, I just looked it up, it's 3.5 ounces liquid you can bring on the plane. If it's more than that, you're gonna have to check it in. But that all fits in here perfectly. That would go in my my bag that I'm going to do as my overhead, and my skincare is ready to go.
All right, yeah, and skincare is also one of those things that you do kind of want to carry on the plane.
Exactly.
So it is really important to have them in the travel size. Otherwise, you're going to be told to throw them away.
Oh my gosh. Which hurts my heart when it's really good skincare.
Yes.
And you have to give it up or throw it out.
Yeah, same goes with hair care. And I just kind of going into hair care, I always recommend that you bring your own shampoo and conditioner in the little travel size containers. Like Monina said, you can get them at Target. I'm going to link a whole bunch of stuff in the show notes for Amazon purchases that I recommend. But using the hotel shampoos and conditioners is so risky depending on where you show up. Plus, they only ever give you like this teeny little bottle. And I don't know about you, but if I have to wash my hair, I need a lot more shampoo than that. And my hair gets really mad when I use hotel shampoo, even if it's kind of a better one.
Yeah. Even the better ones, I come home and my hair is just so dry.
Yes.
And even more tangled. It's weird.
Yeah, and a lot of that has to do with, obviously the quality of the shampoo, but even if it's good quality shampoo, it doesn't mean it's good for your hair type. So typically if the hair care that you're using at home, you have vetted, and if you love it, you should be, using that particular product for your hair type. So definitely pack your own shampoo and conditioner. That's so important. It'll make or break your whole hairstyle.
Exactly.
We did an episode of the podcast. I can't remember which episode that is, but we'll link it. And all we did was experiment with 3 professional shampoos and conditioners and 3 drugstore shampoos and conditioners. And that's the only thing we changed about our routine. And our hair was atrocious for weeks during this experiment because we weren't using shampoo and conditioner that is meant for our hair, and it was bad. It was all bad.
Yeah, and then the episode too, I want to point out, our hair is completely different.
Right.
And what worked on her hair did not work on my hair. What worked on my hair did not work on her hair. And that went for both the drugstore and the professional brand.
Yes.
So make sure you're packing the right.
Yeah,
right
so shampoo and
stuff.
conditioner, if I haven't drilled that in enough, it is extremely important. And then I know that we're always put in this position where we have to kind of pick and choose what we want to bring. So couple little tricks. So definitely an essential product to bring if you plan on washing and restyling your hair is a leave-in conditioner. And hopefully your leave-in conditioner has a heat protectant, but if not, you're going to want to also use a heat protectant. So what I like to do, and so with my products, this works well, and sometimes this will work well for other products as well. I like to take a small little jar container, a little travel size jar, and put some pumps of my leave-in conditioner in it. And then if I'm using like a styling cream or even an oil or something like that, I will mix it in together. So now I have this little concoction already made where I'm not bringing a whole bottle of leave-in conditioner and a whole bottle of my styling cream. I just put 4 or 5 days worth of product in a little container, and I mixed them together in that container.
Wait. So you can mix leave-in conditioner with, what was it?
A styling cream.
Any styling cream?
Yeah, you can like I mix the Beachy Keen or I mix the Dream Cream in with it. Yeah.
Good to know.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna have to do that.
Some products don't, or if you use a product from this line and a product from this line and you try and mix it together, I would try it before you mix it in your jar. Mix it in your hand. And if it emulsifies well together and doesn't get chunky, because sometimes it doesn't mix well together.
Right.
If it gets chunky, it's going to stay chunky in your hair. Don't even test the theory. It will stay chunky in your hair, and you'll have these weird like product balls just all over the place, and it's gross. So test it in your hand first. But yes, you can totally mix products together in the same. You can mix more than 2.
I know that.
You can, like, sometimes I'll do the leave-in conditioner, I'll do the liquid amethyst, and I'll do my styling cream all in one jar.
Okay, that's what I'm gonna do.
Yep.
And you can buy these jars almost anywhere, but you know what? I've actually found like a whole kit from the Dollar Tree.
Oh yeah, Dollar Tree is great for stuff like that.
Yeah, it's perfect for it.
Just make sure when you're using any kind of cream or liquid that it's a screw on.
Yeah.
And I've seen those silicone jars, and you could literally just squeeze it and the top pops off. So that's a disaster waiting to happen.
Yeah.
And then leading to the next disaster waiting to happen, hairspray. So if you're packing a hairspray, make sure you're packing it with its lid and not just, if you lost the lid or whatever, you might even want to just designate a travel size hairspray for only travel and don't use it aside from that. But if you've lost the lid, or even if you have the lid, what I like to do is double wrap it in Ziploc bags, because a couple of times I have had hairspray pushed up against something for a long period of time, and it just sprayed out like almost the entire bottle of hairspray all over my clothes. So that's not fun to deal with. So that is your basics. I believe I probably covered everything you might possibly want to be taking with you: leave-in conditioner, heat protectant, styling cream, hair oil, and hairspray, shampoo, conditioner. You can condense those into one bottle for shampoo, one bottle for conditioner, one jar for all your styling products, and a hairspray.
Love it.
Yes, and it should fit into a bag that's smaller even than like a travel size.
Yeah, so like maybe something this big, so you could fit it all in.
Yeah, even smaller, but yes.
Yeah, because then you'll know it's regulation and you can definitely carry on. Okay, perfect.
Today's episode is brought to you by Velia Beauty Co. Beauty Lab listeners, we see you, we appreciate you, and thank you for being the best community a podcast could ask for. We've got a little something special for you just from Velia Beauty Co., the hair care line that's all about giving your hair the love and nutrition it deserves. These products are packed with natural minerals and plant proteins, leaving your hair strong, resilient, and super shiny. And get this, they're cruelty-free, sulfate-free, paraben-free, and safe for colored and keratin-treated hair. As a thank you for being part of the Beauty Lab family, you can get 20% off your entire order at veliabeautyco.com. Just use the code TheBeautyLabPodcast at checkout. That's The Beauty Lab Podcast, all 4 words, all caps. We'll link it in the show notes.
All right, so next on the list, well, I already grabbed it, is our glam bag. And I found these. This one I think I found like at Dyson. There's a bunch of different.
Oh, how funny.
So glam, skin, things like that. Also Dollar Tree. I've found little bags like this. Anyways, so this is my glam bag, obviously, which is going to hold all of my makeup. So a couple of things. If you are a minimalist and you don't need a lot, here are some of my basics. I would do some type of a foundation. This one, like a tinted foundation, would be great. This is one of those Korean brands with the little cushion in it. So it's not going to spill. It's not going to, because I've traveled with liquid bottles where they've all spilled out, So I loved what you said. If you're going to travel with anything that may spill or open, definitely wrap it in a Ziploc of some sort, just in case. So your tinted moisturizer or your foundation is a must. Secondly, I would do some type of a stick everything. So concealer, eye, cheek, lip. Then that way it's just 1 or 2 different sticks. Your concealer as well. And then the next thing is a must-have is your setting spray of some sort. And this is what you were saying, right? The lid.
Yeah.
You want the lid because if you travel without the lid and something accidentally hits the bottle, it's going to squeeze it and then everything's gone. So, and this one is only 2.7 ounces and I believe it's 3.5 ounces you can carry. So there's your setting spray. I would also probably do a small little compact of a powder or a loose powder to set everything as well. And then for as far as the rest of your face, I would highly recommend either mascara and an eyeliner, or what I love is my magnetic eyelashes because I've got the eyeliner and the lashes good to go. So that'd be like your minimal face is what I'm gonna say. And that all fit in this little bag, which is great. Now for my divas that need a little bit more, a few more things I would suggest, and to make travel easier is to have palettes. So obviously you can get eyeshadow palettes. This is my favorite travel one. This is the Mario, and it's got all the nice neutrals in there. So you got your mirror, but then all your neutrals, right? So that's to do any eye technique that you want. Another thing you can do is, if you don't have a palette like this, or you're like, but I like different colors from different palettes, you can go to Amazon and buy one of these palettes, and they usually come empty. And then you could put whatever eyeshadows you want, because now it's compact, it's all in here. It's a magnet on the bottom, and because most of your cheek colors and eyeshadows have like some type of a metal backing, and so it'll just stick there. It won't fall out at all. So you could buy these. I think they come in packs of 3 on Amazon, so you could purchase that, or just go ahead and travel with your cheek palette. Like, it's already in there, it's already made, and these like stack so perfectly, right? So like, there's your full face all right here. Again, stick it in your carry-on, you're good to go. You don't have to even check your bag in. So
Yeah.
that's your full face.
Wow. That's not very much. I feel like I take a lot more than that and probably don't use it.
But I feel like there's really nothing left, right?
No,
I mean, right? Other than I don't have the lashes in here, but other than that, I feel like everything else fits in these little compartments. So, yeah.
And I am notorious for packing maybe a little too light.
Too light. Okay.
Yeah.
I pack too much, but if you can leave it like this, then we're good to go.
Yeah. Okay. The last thing to talk about are hair tools. And I know it can be kind of a conundrum, because a lot of times hotels will have a blow dryer. It might not be the best blow dryer ever, but it'll get your hair dry. So for that moment in time, I think it's a good compromise to not have to pack your giant blow dryer. But if you have something like the Dyson blow dryer, or like the Shark blow dryer that has all the attachments, I think that is ideal. But for people who don't have those things, I think bringing a small travel size blow dryer, unless you call ahead to see like where you're staying, if they have a blow dryer, leave that out. I usually don't bring it. I usually take my chances.
Yeah, I usually don't.
Yeah.
Don't bring it.
A round brush is probably the one thing that I always forget somehow. But if you blow dry your hair, just typically, if you're traveling, if you blow dry your hair even the night before you go, that style should last like about 3 days. So if you're only traveling for a few days, you may not even need to bring a brush or a blow dryer, but you should bring a humidity resistant shower cap. So if you don't have one of those, we'll link that in the show notes. A humidity resistant shower cap, and I don't mean the cheap shower caps that they give you in hotels, and sometimes they don't give you those at all.
No.
The humidity resistant shower caps, though, those will preserve your style when you're taking a shower, and never just like put your head under and expect it to keep the water completely off your hair. But it's the humidity that ruins our style.
Yeah.
So if you're preparing and you're like, I'm going to give myself a good blowout before I leave, and then when you're there, you have this humidity resistant shower cap, it's like you never even took a shower. Your hairstyle will be
Holds up.
It totally holds up. It'll be awesome. I'd say one size curling iron or flat iron that can curl for minimal tools sake. A satin scrunchie. And why satin? Because it's the nicest to your hair. But if you don't have a satin scrunchie, just a scrunchie. Some bobby pins, because those are things that for some reason when we need one, we can't find one. But when we don't need one, they are all over the house.
Place, yeah.
It's
in your bag, in your house.
It's like, another bobby pin, and you throw it away. And then all of a sudden you're like, where's all my bobby pins when you need them? And an alligator clip. An alligator clip is, it's just like a regular styling clip that you use to kind of hold your hair out of the way when you're styling. A satin bonnet or satin pillowcase. So if you don't already have one of these, I recommend trying it out. A satin bonnet to sleep in can be super comfortable for some people and then super uncomfortable for others. So if you can't do a bonnet, a pillowcase is the next best thing. and they pack very easily, and you can just throw it on your hotel room pillow. You don't have to bring a whole pillow with you. And it will reduce frizz, it'll reduce friction. So when you wake up in the morning, your hair won't be as funky and look like it was slept on as much. It also is good for your face, so you won't have those like wrinkles on
Little
your face
lines, yeah.
from the pillow. So that will also reserve your blowout and keep your style going longer. I'm not a big dry shampoo person. Just personally, I don't have anything against dry shampoo, but dry shampoo, if you're going to be gone for, more than 3 days and you're trying to really hard not to have to wash your hair and restyle it while you're gone, dry shampoo for sure.
Yeah. And one point she made on another video was the dry shampoo should only be done once.
Yeah.
Once on your trip.
Yeah, just at the very, when your hair is as greasy as you can tolerate, use your dry shampoo. But then the next day, you really should wash it.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
So that's all I have for hair tools. A couple other little things that I always forget, and I'm like, oh, how did I forget this? Are Q-tips.
Cotton rounds.
Yeah, cotton rounds if you use those, and dental floss.
Yeah, dental floss. Another one I just thought of was eye makeup remover. If you use that to take, especially if you're wearing a lot of eyeliner and eye makeup, you don't want to just be rubbing the heck out of your eyes, because that can then cause other issues. Yeah, I think that was pretty much it for me.
And shaving cream.
Shaving cream. There you go.
Shaving cream, because if you're depending on that soap to do the job, the hotel soap.
Yeah, not going to do it.
No, but if you don't bring shaving cream, a trick that I do sometimes in a pinch is I will use conditioner to shave my legs.
Ooh, I never thought of conditioner. It's a great idea. I've used body lotion before too.
Oh yeah, you can use that too.
If you're in a pinch. That's why I like to bring my body lotion. Okay, and do you want to give your great tip that you gave me for travel in case you can't reduce or find containers to make things 3.5 ounces or less? You have to check in your full-size shampoo or hair care products or styling products.
Yeah.
What do you suggest?
Yeah, or if you're traveling with your family and you just want to take a full-size shampoo, so like not everyone individually has to pack all of those small things.
Good point.
So Monina and I are actually taking a trip together at the end of the month, and we're going with our families. And so we've been in this situation where we're like, the airlines that used to not charge for bags to check in your bag are now charging. And so instead of 4 of us having to pay $35 for each bag for each way, if you have to bring the full size things, I was recommending to just put everything in one suitcase. Like have a family suitcase that's a check-in bag, a check-in suitcase, make it as big as possible, get the biggest bang for your buck. And yeah, everyone just kind of use that as your one suitcase for all the big things that you can't fit in your
carry-on.
Your carry-on.
So like if you've got a really big jacket, well, try to wear all the big stuff. Like if you're wearing boots and a big jacket, try to wear that. But yeah, reserve that bag for things like that. Maybe you can't fit it into your carry-on. And then, of course, all the large size products that you can't carry on as well.
Right.
So, yeah. So just one bag for $35.
Right, exactly. $35 each way. It's not even
and it is each way, but at least it's just $35 for that one bag each way instead of times 4.
Yes, exactly.
So, okay. Anything else you want to add?
No, that's it.
Okay. Awesome.
Well, happy travels. I hope any part of this helped. And if it did, please like, share, subscribe.
I'm Monina.
I'm Velia.
Until next time,
Keep experimenting with your beauty routine.
That won't work.
Toothpick. Do you want to do the intro?
Sure.
Okay. Oh, hold on. Oh, fuzz. Okay.
Hi, and welcome to the...
Okay.
Take 2.
God, sorry. My brain is malfunctioning. Let me just start over. Okay.
Perfect.